Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. So in this Salesforce Flow series, today we are going to learn about how we can store the flow errors in custom object in Salesforce. So when you create any screen flow or other any auto launch flow, at that time after running the flow it might get failed and you don't know what is the actual error in the flow. So here using the flow execution error event, we will capture the error and we will store that error in the custom object in Salesforce. For that, first I will explain the problem for why we need to store the error in the object. Then we will say an use case, and using that use case I will explain how we can create the flow to store the flow errors in object. For that, watch the video till end and don't miss any step. And if you are new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. So whenever you post a new video, you will get an update. Now, before moving ahead, here is very big announcement for the Salesforce Geekers. We recently launched a Salesforce admin training course. In that, we explain every concept in a simple and easy to understand way, so you can learn step by step with the confidence. So this course is for beginner to the advanced level. In that we have covered 10 modules. You will get lifetime access. So here you can see, here we have covered 10 modules: introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce navigation and setup. After that, Salesforce user management. Then we also have covered Salesforce apps, object and tabs. After that, the Salesforce fields and formulas, UI customization in Salesforce. After that, Salesforce reports and dashboards, Salesforce data management and Salesforce flows. So in this course, we have covered everything from beginner to the advanced level. So if you are serious about launching your Salesforce career, check out the course now. We have provided the link in the description box. You can go through it. Now let's jump to the topic. Now first we will understand the use case and then I will explain how to create the flow. So here is the use case. When we create the record from the screen flow and if any error occurs, the platform event will happen because of that error. Now using the platform event trigger flow, we want to display the error message automatically. Now what is the platform event here? So here error is the platform event in this use case. Now, while creating the records at some situation, user may face different kind of errors and issues. So those errors and issues reported to the Salesforce admin. So it will be very difficult to the Salesforce admin to get all those problems and provide the solution at a particular time. So for that we can use platform event trigger flow to automate this whole process. Now using this use case, let's create the platform event trigger flow. For that, without any delay, let's jump to the Salesforce org. So first let me show you the screen flow that we created. So for that, in the quick find box, here I am opening the flows. So here I am opening the screen flow that we created. Here you can see account creation. As I open this screen flow, so let me explain what we did here. So here we added 3 screen element. The first screen is for taking the input of account records. Then the second one for contact records. Then the third screen for the taking input of opportunity records. After that, we added 3 create record element, which is creating record for the account, contact and opportunities. Now here let me activate this flow. And then we need to add the screen flow on the account record page. So here I am navigating back. Click on the app launcher and search for the account. Now open any record. So here I am opening the account of India. After that, click on the gear icon and then here you can see, here we have edit page option. Click on this edit page. Now the Lightning Builder app page will be open. Now here we have account record page. So here we already added one flow component, but here you can see this flow is not active. So here I am deleting this one. Then in the components, search for the flows. Drag this and drop to the account record page. Now here you can see in the flow, here we have account creation flow that we created and then simply click on save. Now again navigate back to the account record page and here you can see, now here we have account creation screen. So now here I am creating one account. So here I am providing any random values, rating warm, active S, and then next. Now we need to provide contact details. Now here for the contact details, By intentionally the last name field I am leaving as a blank. Here I am providing the email. Again click on next. Now we need to provide opportunity details. Opportunity 1. Select the close date, stage name, prospecting, and then click on save and finish. And now here you can see an unhandled fault has occurred in this flow. But here you can see we don't know what is the actual fault is. But here error also occurred. Now what is the use of platform event trigger flow? Using the platform event trigger flow, we can actually know what is actual error behind this error message. And now to store that error, first we need to create custom object and some fields. So here first I am going to create custom object. For that click on gear icon, then click on setup, create, click on object manager, click on create custom object, provide the label. Here I am providing log error, enter the plural label log errors, then scroll down. Here you can see log error name and the data type will be text. After that, in the deployment status we need to select deployed. So here I am selecting launch new custom tab, then click on save. After that we need to create tab. So here I am creating the tab for the log error message. Click on next, again next. Now in which app we want to place this object? So here I am selecting TS Info Technologies and then click on save. The object has been successfully created. Now let's add the fields where we stored the errors. Click on new. Now to store the description of error, so here I am going to select text area long, click on next, provide the label. So here I am providing description, scroll down, click on next, again next, and then save. Now here you can see here we have two fields. The first one was log error name. So this field will display the flow name from which flow we got the error, and then the description field will display the actual error behind the flow. We also have the different fields to display the error message, but here I only added the error name and then description. Now let's create the platform event trigger flow. For that click on gear icon, then click on setup. In the quick find box search for the flows, click on flows. Now we are going to create new platform event trigger flow. For that click on new flow, start from scratch, click on next. Now here we need to select platform event trigger flow which launches when platform event message is received. This auto launch flow runs in the background. So here I am going to select this one and then click on create. Now here you can see choose platform event. As you click on it, here you will see different types of platform event. So here we need to decide that this particular flow will be called when. So here we are going to select platform event for the error. For that here I am searching for flow execution error event. So here I am selecting this one. So like this we also have the rest of events. So let me show you. Here you can see standard platform event object list. For the flow execution error event, so here I am searching for the flow execution error event. Notify subscriber of errors related to screen flow executions. So like this we also have the different platform events. You can search here and use the event as per your requirement. So let's navigate to the flow builder. Let me close this. Now from this event, whatever the error will occur, we need to create record for that errors. So for that, here I am going to click on this add element and then search for the create records. Provide the label. So here I am entering log errors. API name will be automatically populate. And now how to set records fields value. So here I am going to select manually, and now here we need to select the object for which object we want to create the records. So the object that we created, log error. Here you can see log error. Here you can see log error custom object. Select this one, then scroll down, and now here you can see set field values for log error object. So as you click on this field, you will see fields from the log error object. So here we have log error name, and now we need to set value for this log error name field. Now to set the value for this field, as you click on this value, scroll down, here you can see triggering flow execution error event object. Select this one, and then from here we need to set the flow API name. So here I am searching for the flow API name. Here you can see, here we have flow API name. Here I am selecting this value. That means whenever any error occur while creating the records using the screen component or screen flow, the API name of the flow from which error occurred, that API name will be get saved into the log error name. Then we need to add another field which is description. And then in the value we need to provide error message. Again click on this triggering flow execution error event and search for the error message. Here you can see flow error message, select this one, and then simply close this. And that's it. After this we can save the flow. For that, click on save, provide the flow label. Here I am providing error log error flow, and then click on API name, it will be automatically populate, and then click on save. The flow successfully gets saved. Now after saving the flow, we need to activate it, because if you don't activate this flow and the error occurred from the screen flow, the error cannot get saved in the log error object. So for that, here I am clicking on activate. The flow successfully get activated. Now let's navigate to the account record page where we added the screen flow. For that, here I am navigating back. So before that, let me show you the object that we created, and we added the object on the TS Info Technologies app. So here I am opening the TS Info Technology app, and here you can see here we have log error. So by mistake the spelling was log error. Here I am opening the log error, and currently we don't have any record in this object. Again navigate to the account object. So here is the account object, refresh this. And now first I will create account, contact and opportunity record without any mistake. So here I am entering test, number of employee 200, rating hot, active no, next, enter the last name, test1, email abcd@gmail.com, next, again opportunity, close date, stage name, and then click on save and finish. And now here you can see we don't get any error. Now let's check the log error object. So here I am navigating to the log error which we have in the TS Info Technologies app. Log errors, and still we don't have any error message or error record. Again I am creating the account, platform, event, number of employee 50, rating warm, active field no, next. Here also I am providing the values, test, email, next, and here I am leaving opportunity name field blank, close date will be 31, stage name, qualification, and then click on save and finish. An unhandled fault has occurred in this flow. Now from here we are not understanding what is the actual error is. For that, again navigate to the log error For that, again navigate to the log error object. Let me refresh this one. And now here you can see, here we have one record which is account creation. As I open this account creation, we have log error name. The log error name nothing but the flow API name. That means on this flow, that means in account creation flow, we got an error. What is the error? This error occurred when the flow tried to create record. Required field missing. Which field? Name. That means now from here we can easily understand we didn't provide the opportunity name for this screen flow. So in this way we can use the platform event trigger flow in the Salesforce. When any Salesforce event or platform event will happen in the Salesforce org, at that time this platform event trigger flow executes. I hope whatever I explained you understood that. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that whenever we post a new video, you will get an update. Thank you.